to Nets Plus channel. I'm Nets Plus here, and I'm just have to laugh that I tried to record this exact same video like 4 times at this point, but I keep forgetting to unmute certain areas. Apparently I got 3 mute buttons, which I did not knew about, but either way. I hope everybody's doing alright, everything is going well, that you're having a welcome and nice evening or day, wherever you're watching this from. And I got an interesting story today, which is obviously gonna be weird. Like I need to give weird stories. I don't know why. I don't know what's my obsession with this. But either way, yeah, this story time comes when I was in my first semester of college. Now I'm saying this for people who are going to college or people who've been in college before and they know how it is. It's hard. It's hard to get adjusted at the beginning. You're there with no, where most of the time you won't know anybody, and you're pretty much all alone, and it's hard to like get adjusted. And then when you find something that works for you in high school, just for it to not work in college, I mean, it's the reality. You have to pretty much try to put the effort, get into better habits, get knowing your professor. Make sure that if you're gonna miss a day or anything, let them know. Like don't screw up with college, because if you're just fooling around or just not really giving it your all, you're gonna end it. You're gonna screw over. But either way, that's not what I'm making this video about. This video is about pretty much my friend Charles, and we're just using that name out of nowhere. We're not gonna talk about his real name. We're just gonna call him Charles. So I met Charles back in my first semester, and he seems like a cool dude, right? He seems like he was interested in the same things I was interested, but he was also focused on his studies and everything. And I thought that was a really cool thing. I thought we could relate and everything, that we pretty much, if I would hang out with him, I could do well in studies, right? So it was back like a month before the semester ended, and he he just in the lab. We're both in the lab together. We just spending time with each other, and then he just randomly like shows me something, and he just pretty much says, "Hey man, look." He just shows me a condom, and now my brain is like, "Why the fuck is showing me a condom?" Like, I just want to know why he's showing me a condom, but I just decided to just like ask him like, why are you showing a condom? And he's just, oh, I mean, don't worry. There's literally a free bucket of condoms in the UC, and I'm like, I was thinking you was pretty much going to use that on your girlfriend or something. Like what? There's literally a free bucket of condoms, and I didn't believe him. And then after the class, after the lab ended, pretty much me and him went to the UC, and we found the lovely bucket of condoms. It was a nice medium-sized bucket in the desk in the middle, just for anybody to come up and pick up a condom. Now I got to say, I was actually happy about it. And before somebody thinks, oh yeah, this man's picking up condoms 24/7. I don't know how those work. I mean, I definitely do. I just never used one myself. But either way, I was just impressed. I mean, I know there's guys out there or people in general who are like, when they know that they should get a condom, but they just don't want to really buy one, and having to buy in front of this one random person in the freaking register and whatever, or they just feel like they can't, or like they have the money. Literally, free condoms in a bucket, either somewhere around the UC or somewhere around the restrooms. And I thought that was cool because it was just promoting safe sex. So I literally just look at it. I'm like, okay. Well, I don't have to use any because I don't never go around like that. So, but my friend proceeds to pick more. Like I think it takes like 2 or 3 more. I'm like, why the heck is needing more? Like he's not planning to use it on his girlfriend. Last time I remember, Charles doesn't have any side pieces. So like, why? But then after he did that, we went to study for a exam that was coming up, and then while studying, like after like 2 to 3 hours of studying, he decided to go outside. If I wanted to go outside, well, pretty much just to go to a section of the university just because he wanted to study over there and practice something. So yeah, I follow him, thinking nothing much of it. And then I just say outside here. It's like I think it's like 7 or 8 p.m. at this point. And then we're just doing our own thing. And then out of nowhere, he decides to pull out the packet of condoms. And I'm like, I ask him why? Why are you pulling this out now? This is like your third time pulling this out. He's like, I want to see how long it is, like how big it is. So he pretty much just proceeds to open the condom and then just stretches that thing. And we were laughing because we're like, well, at least, I don't know about me, but like him definitely was like, oh, this is like around 9 to 12 inches. And I was laughing about it because I'm not gonna lie, I was actually curious to see how long it is. Because I don't know, like, is there a such thing as like condoms that stretch based on the size that you are? Like, is that a thing, or do you have to actually buy a specific measurement? Because if you have to buy a specific measurement, I don't know how they do so, how they put the condoms there, how they decide which condoms are the best. But like, I don't know. I don't know. I'll just let that. I just let that go. I just didn't care. But he doesn't stop there. I thought he would stop. He would stop by just doing that. No, he proceeds to be like, you know what? He pulls out another condom, decides to open it, and the next thing you know, this motherfucker decides to start blowing in the condom, trying to inflate it. And I'm over here like, why? Why are you doing this? Like, I'm asking him, why? You do know there's like chemicals in that thing, right? And then this man just proceeds to give me the best answer that I would never think of. And he's just like, why do you think I'm not licking my lips? And I'm just over here like, what the like, you're breathing the chemicals in. Those are chemicals that are meant to keep you safe and your partner safe during sexual activities, not for you to be blowing into it and making your freaking saliva mess with everything. Like, what? So I just got confused with it all. And then I just like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait for him to have fun with that, and then I'll worry about it. I mean, it'll probably stop in a few seconds. And yeah, after like 4 or 5 minutes of him continuing to load this thing on, literally it just stopped right there, and I'm like, thank God. And after a while, he had to go, and I had to go, and then that's pretty much it. Like, I'm just concerned as to who in their right mind thinks like blowing into a condom is a good idea. Does anybody know who's willing to do, someone was willing to, or someone was willing to do something even worse than just blowing into a condom? Like if anybody knows, please just put it in the comments or something. Like, I don't understand people sometimes. But yeah, I mean, oh my God. Yeah, I think people should be willing to like be able to get condoms through there and there, because it's a right decision to keep you and your partner safe during those moments. But like, don't put that in your mouth. You don't know what chemicals exactly they put there. Like, they could be harmful if it goes in your digestive system or something. I don't know how it works. Like I said, I never used one, but I just hope he doesn't do it ever again. And that concludes this video. I'm just curious. Is anybody have like a topic they would like to hear me talk about? Like, it could either be for me to make a story about. Maybe you say something and I have a story for it, or maybe it's just a topic you generally want me to talk about or hear my opinion about it. Because I'm not gonna lie, like any other human being, I may have my bias, and I may have already my opinion set in stone and stuff like that, but I also try to be as open as possible when it comes to different topics. And even if I may not agree in certain aspects of this, I'm not gonna be like denying it or trying to like ignore it. Or at least I'll try not to. But if you guys have topics, it doesn't even have to be anything controversial or just anything in general. If you guys have any topics, put them in the chat or in the comments. And then just let me know. Let me know. I'll read them. I'll see what I can come up with. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a good day. Next video is gonna be in 2 days. And hopefully you guys stay well. Hope to see you next time. Take care and peace.